This week it's going to be all about creating texture again, and we're going to be applying it to this OSB board. So if you want to create some great texture just like this example, stick around and I'll show you how it's done. Welcome back to Flowworks. We're going to be starting off by applying a primer to this OSB board. So we're just going to use a white primer, give it a few coats, and after a couple of coats it should look something like this. So in order to create this texture, we're going to be using tile adhesive, and it's an acrylic waterproof tile adhesive, and I've just mixed this up with a little bit of colour. You can create some really good depth. In my last video I actually painted with this and the results are really good. It doesn't crack, it doesn't break off, and it sets like rock. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. So I'm just spreading this out on this board. So my idea on this piece for this week is it's like a drone shot where you're going to be looking down on the beach. So I really like the sea coming in, hitting the beach. You get those waves that are created. Also going to add in some people on the beach as well, so still going to be abstract-ish, but yeah, more of an actual painting this one. Quick confession on this video, my main camera, because this video went on for so long, I was recording everything in 4K, and I think it just basically, when it filled up the hard drive, it just deleted all the footage. So I've only got 2 camera angles on this one, and I lost all the sound. So yeah, I'm just doing this one as a voiceover, but hopefully I'll be able to explain what's going on and you'll still be able to sort of see the results as I paint along. So yeah, sit back and enjoy this one and you'll see how this one takes shape. So what I've essentially done here is I've created in my head where the sea hits the beach, there's quite a bit of texture where the actual waves are crashing onto the beach. So I've created my wave shoreline along the whole entire piece, and where the sand hits the beach it sort of smooths out as well, where the actual sea makes it smooth. So yeah, just sort of creating some texture on the waves where they're crashing into the beach, and then smoothing that area out underneath and just defining the shoreline there. So that's set and dried. I've left that for 24 hours and it is proper rock solid. So I've pre-mixed up some blues, greens, some yellows, some whites. You can see it on my palette there. And I'm just applying those colours to the sea area on the actual painting. At this stage, I'm just trying to cover the piece as much as possible. Now we start to sort of go in with the different tones of blues, the greens, and the actual white areas as well as the highlights. Don't forget, as the waves get nearer the beach, the water becomes really translucent, so you want to become a little bit lighter as that comes down, and more sort of greeny blues towards the top. I'm now going in with some white highlight areas where the waves are crashing into the beach. So this view from the top, you can sort of see that. And there'll also be some highlights of some white waves a little bit further up the coast as well. So I've mixed up some sand colour and I'm just going along the beach area. Don't forget where the sea hits the beach, it's going to be slightly darker because it's going to be wet sand. You can't see it at this stage, but I will go back in and create that. This stage I'm just going along the whole entire shoreline where the sea is hitting the beach, and I'm just adding in that white area.
Lost track of the forest through the trees, forgot what I was chasing. Spent so many nights living out at sea that my heart is gone vacant. Everybody who was close to me all stayed on dry land. So now I'm driving back on Interstate West. I just gotta feel something. Not gonna wait till the morning, because something's gonna change my mind. I don't wanna change my mind. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. Send my best friend an apologetic text, he says to come over. Well, the whole damn town has been waiting for the day when you would come back here. There was dancing and talking and steaks on the grill, and I think that I will be alright. And my ex from high school still looks just the same as she did back in 2009.
So this stage I'm actually adding in the sand colour into the actual sea as well. You'll sort of see parts of the sand on the drone shot looking down. That will be sort of coming through parts of the water where it's really translucent, where the waves are crashing into the sand. So yeah, it's important to get that sand colour in there, and just sort of toning it down.
I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. And they all said I was crazy for leaving my money, but it never made me happy alone. Life is just too short to never do what you want to. What do you want to do?
It's too late now to turn around and back again. I made my bed and now I lay my head in it. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never.
So being a drone shot, you're actually looking down on the piece and you'll have some sort of shadow areas as well. So I've added in shadow areas into the froth of the waves that are crashing into the beach. And it will also create a cast shadow on the edge of the white areas as well. Now the tile adhesive will naturally create the shadows as well, so that will give extra sort of depth to this painting. But yeah, it's quite important to go in with your brush as well to create that shadow area.
I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. So do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans, so we can start again. Won't turn down a second chance, I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again, now that you know that. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was.
Told my girl to pipe down, need it right now. Lately I've been going till the lights out. Got my face up and my eyes down. Shawty, now you know what this is like now. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause you know I'm zoning. Shawty got a wave, we been chilling by the ocean. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause you know I'm zoning. Shawty got a wave, we been chilling by the ocean. I told her my way, what can I say? Ooh, I got them looking at me sideways. I can't take no days off, they know I can't. Lately I've been in a different mind state, and I got them tripping. I've been making hits, I don't got no time for misses.
Here comes the fun part. As you can see from the overhead camera, I've put down some really vibrant colours, and these are going to be my detail for the beach. So when the beach is busy in the summer, you'll have a mixture of really vibrant colours on the beach. People's towels generally really sort of bright colours. You've also got brollies as well. So at this stage I'm just grabbing some primary colours and I'm just applying that to the beach. Even just placing little dots down could be like buckets, kids' buckets and spades. So yeah, just go crazy and whack those colours down.
And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause you know I'm zoning. Shawty got a wave, we been chilling by the ocean. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause you know I'm zoning. Shawty got a wave, we been chilling by the ocean.
Yeah. I've been buying 40 once I heard the 36s. I could tell 100 stacks by I am a mathematician. Just so many plays up from my dealer, I get commission. Walking, I got my bitches from this exhibition. Yeah, breath mints. Yeah, rock fake jewelry, I need an EpiPen. That bitch fucking with a shrimp, she pescatarian. She wanna come fuck with a boss, she ate every inch. Yeah.
Need it right now. Lately I've been going till the lights out. Got my face up and my eyes down. Shorty, now you know what this is like now. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause you know I'm zoning. Shorty got away, we been chilling by the ocean. You are the summer, we were the tide, the clearest of azure, bright as your eyes, golden skin sundress, you were the skies, and I see the color I've known all my life. We are timeless, we are timeless. Waves washing over the sand on my feet.
It's also important, once you've got your primary colours down, you've got to create that cast shadow colour. So I've just mixed up some grey colour and just going underneath each primary colour just to create that cast shadow. So when you look at this piece flat on, you really get that sense of you're looking down and on the beach and it's creating those cast shadows.
We are timeless. We are timeless. We are timeless. You are water, I am frozen. Skies are moving, I'm standing still in the shadows of your twilight.
And that's about it for this one. I've created my little beach scene. It's all textured, it's got real depth to it. I love the crashing waves as it hits the shoreline, and love the detail of the people on the beach as well. So yeah, you can crack on with this one at home. It's dead simple. As you can see, I've just applied that tile adhesive to create that depth, added in the colour, and bang, you're left with a nice little beach scene. Please don't forget to hit that like button on this video. It really helped me out on the analytics. And yeah, if you could subscribe to my channel. I document every single piece of art that I create. I don't practice anything. I just want to record everything as raw as possible. Thanks for sticking all the way to the end of this video. Have a great week, and I'll see you in next week's Wednesday's Works.
We are timeless.